before we get started, Dred. Before we get started, I do have to address the elephant in the room. All right, and I don't know why you're laughing because I haven't even gotten there yet. But so we were meant to film beforehand, weren't we? And due to some unforeseen circumstances, we landed at this spot. So do you want to talk to the people at home, the viewers watching? I'm saying our supporters, all of that, the on some BS crowd. Can you tell them what as to why we're now doing it now?
Trying to do too many things at once.
Yeah, that's kind of story of our lives, isn't it?
Stuck in London when we should have been, filming.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it goes though sometimes, isn't it? Things don't always go to plan at the end of the day.
But hey ho, we're here.
We're here now. We're here now, ready to get into it. And I think it's going to be enjoyable, Dred.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming though, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. We've been thinking about doing this for a second, and why not? We got the personalities and that, so might as well chat some shit. If people, mess with it, then it'll be good. If they don't mess with it, then...
Well, really, it's been like over a year, because when you think back to when we went to Paris as well.
Yeah. Wesh.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to French.
Big up Stagosh.
Yeah, Stagosh is off camera right now.
He's producing the series. No, I'm joking.
Man of many talents, isn't it? No, yeah, from when we went Paris, obviously we bonded like heavily there. Obviously, me, you, Stags, everyone. Pause. We didn't bond like that. Hold on, okay. Lava. Hey, my bad. Okay, we didn't bond like that, but you know what I'm saying.
Have a word, ref. Have a word.
Send me off. That's a leak. Okay, cool. I'm on the yellow card.
Have a word, ref. Have a word.
All right, I'm gonna take a touch.
No, it's all good. Yeah. It's all good, man. No, it's all good.
But yeah, obviously Paris was lit. We're due to go back still in June.
Yeah, Fashion Week again.
His birthday, actually.
Yeah, what day is it? What day? 21st.
Yeah, so we're out there for the weekend.
When's that? Fête de la Musique. Nice.
Live out. Then we're back the next week for Fashion Week.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be busy.
Yeah.
It's a busy couple months ahead, bro.
But it's summer, man. That's what it's all about, bro. You want to get lit in summer. You want to be busy in summer, man. You don't want to be in your crib all day when the sun's out.
Of course.
That don't make no sense. So
definitely, bro.
It will be good. It will be good to do it back up again. But yeah, we're here now, and I'm loving life right now. What about you, Dred, man? How are you feeling? How are you been?
Bro,
actually,
I'm good.
How have you been?
I've been busy, bro. I've been busy.
Yeah,
bro.
you have.
I've been mad busy.
You've been pushing out the content and everything.
I've been mad busy, bro.
You just dropped Pain and Glory.
Pain and Glory. It's out now.
Can I say, just give your props, the visuals, clean. Like I told you,
Thank you, brother.
Hey, put it there, my bro. Put it there.
Brother Bubs.
That's who I am. No, but that's probably your best video, I'd say.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite, 100%. I worked with shout out Harry Corty, shout out Ollie Davis. Have to big them up, but it's definitely my favorite. It's the most artistic one that I've done yet, for sure. It's very cinematic. We use like a lot of still shots with the camera, and the angles are crazy. So
and the whole black and white effect.
Yeah, and it was black and white too. So
that was nice.
We had some inspiration from some film directors. So
yeah, I definitely get the sense of that when you watch it. Like, even there's obviously it's got kind of like the boxing element slightly as well, so a little bit of like Rocky and that. And
it's the Pain and Glory, man.
Pain and Glory,
it is.
No pain, no games, as they say.
Struggling pain.
Speaking of boxing, though, the other night, Saturday, Chris Eubank Jr.
mad fight
in one corner.
Bro, that was
corner Ben in the other corner.
Bro, they were slugging it out.
Bro. They were going crazy, bro.
They were slugging it out.
Crazy. Obviously,
bro, that was crazy.
A lot of backstory to that fight. Obviously, their fathers fought. I think it was roughly like 30 years ago.
Yeah, Chris Eubanks, Nigel Benn.
Yeah,
that was even that. And Nigel Benn, like the Benns they've never won.
Yeah, they're still.
Well, it's up for debate. Some people say
scorecards and all that.
Some people say that Nigel Benn won that second fight. But the first one, obviously, Chris took the first one, and then they got the draw. But I was glad to see them reunite as well. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's a beautiful moment, especially as that.
Yeah,
I don't even like doing all that, but as black people, it's good to see that.
Bro, 100%.
You know what I mean? We don't always have to be fighting it, even though it was a fight. But it's boxing. There's some class to it. We don't always have to be against each other. We can come together.
Yeah, but family first, bro. Family first, innit? Family first. and the crowd was going mad, bro.
They when he hopped out of the car, I said, "Hey,
yo, I'm here."
You know that J? What's that J Hus tune? Hop out that minivan. You know, that's what he's coming out like, bro. He was on a mad thing, but no, I think that was a sick fight, instant classic.
Mad.
Definitely. Yeah, I would love to see them fight again. I think Obviously,
I think they've just set up the rematch.
There was a rematch clause. There was a rematch clause. You know what Eddie Hearn's like, bro. He's not gonna let one of his fighters take an L, bro. They have to get back up. But I mean, second fight. What do you think? Because I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think obviously there's a big gap age wise, near 10 years, and I do think the way Conor Benn fights, he's a very aggressive fighter. I think that inactivity period probably done him in. That's why
100%.
In the last couple of rounds, the experience and stamina of Eubank was kind of overwhelming.
That's what tipped it over the line for sure. But you could see even Chris was like he weren't fighting from his legs, like
exactly
towards the end. Do you know what I mean? He was tired. Do you know what I'm saying? But you know,
12 rounds is a long time though, isn't it?
It's mad. 36 minutes.
All that atmosphere as well. The adrenaline,
crazy. Yeah,
wear off. I think they said he went to
he went to hospital. Both of them did.
Yeah, both of them. Wow.
Yeah, both of them went to hospital.
That's warriors, bro.
Bro. You have to, big utmost respect, man. Big up both of them, man. I think, Ben took the loss well as well. Did you see the press conference?
Yeah, I watched the press conference straight after I watched that, and
he looked wounded.
He did. But it was more of like an emotional one, like more than like physical, as if like his soul type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
You could see even when he was hugging his dad, like he was in pain, bro. He really thought he was going to win that. He thought he was going to win it, and he wanted to win it. Do you know what I mean? Definitely, for sure.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't even see that from fights. Sometimes they're just there for the money, and that one was personal. But I think it's good.
It was literally the experience took it over the line. Yeah, obviously. Eubank Jr has been in the game a lot longer, and way more fights, way more of a technical boxer. Like, it was crazy fight though, mad.
Sick fight. I hope they do it again.
Yeah,
I hope
they should
do it again. Yeah,
I feel like boxing's been a bit quiet recently, though.
Yeah, it has for a hot sec. But I think that's when you get the likes of the Anthony Joshuas and the Tyson Furies, and even the Wilder a couple of years back, when they lose the big fights. Don't forget about Dubois, man. Yeah, Dubois and Usyk, that's around the corner. But when they lose the big fights, obviously it's then like, okay, cool. The mystique kind of goes a bit, and then it's sort of they've got to build it back up again. If they're not getting an instant rematch, they've got to go tussle with a journeyman or a contender.
Yeah, it's true.
But, when the big names lose, it has a significant impact. No,
100%, for sure, 100%.
But no, big up to both of them, man.
Yeah, man.
Good to see.
Man. And he's one of ours, bro. We got to big him up, Chris Eubank Jr. Big him up, man. Big him up. You see this?
Local ladders, this.
Yeah, man. He's one of ours, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like in the UK. Yeah,
so the rap scene is kind of UK music sort of, but mostly rap, hip hop, let's say, or even underground. It's sort of kicking off a bit at the moment. It's popping a bit more. There's more things going on.
Yeah, man.
I mean, what are your favorite rappers? Obviously, you are a rapper. You're a musician. Who would you sort of?
Who do I listen? Who do I listen to? Bro, do you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I still listen to UK artists who've always kind of been like Nines, Pot of Paper.
Yeah.
I listen to Nux. I like Jim Legxcy. Jim Legxcy's cold. There's a few artists, bro, that I listen to from the UK. You get me? Like, even in my circle, I've got people making music. Dante, do you know what I mean? Zeno, Done It Again. Yo, listen, there's enough people. Yeah, there's enough get people. Me? They're on the way up, but there's enough people that I listen to, and I've got friends as well who are making music, which is good, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It must be inspiring, because obviously I don't make music, but I've been to enough studio sessions and help people with when they're recording what to say here, but it must be a good feeling or inspiring to have people around you that are making music, even if they're not making similar music. It's almost like that artistic sort of vibe or whatever.
Yeah, it helps.
Carrying on, isn't it?
But the thing is, it helps anyway. Obviously, not everyone can be a artist or a rapper, but people are still creative. They're good to have in the room. Do you know what I mean?
That energy.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. All my friends, all of us are creatives.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're all creatives. We all just, you know, in different ways.
Different
you know what
ways.
I'm saying? But there's no rules. There's no fucking.
That's the whole point. Like, if you're I always say this: if you're creative, you're exactly that. Like,
100%.
Every idea is out the box. In reality, like,
Definitely.
everything is even if it doesn't come from you naturally, even if there's like a reference or something, or it's an idea from an idea. Like, that's the whole point. It's sort of just, you know, do whatever comes naturally to you, and even if it doesn't come naturally to you, that's another good part of it.
No, definitely.
But obviously, recently we've had the sort of the drama with Aitch and Central C.
Yeah, I see that.
There's a few jabs in that. Obviously, Cench is on his tour, and his guys were saying, you know, where's Aitch and all that. Aitch did the Thoughts in a Cully interview with Posty.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
And
I thought that was mad. I thought that was mad when I saw him on the stage, like calling Aitch out. I thought that was crazy. But, like,
I think it all adds to it, though, doesn't it? That's what rapping is
about. I feel like it's all hype. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not real. It's not like people are dying over this.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And that's a positive.
Yeah, of course, 100%. Like, it's just all hype. Do you know what I mean? It's not real beef or drama. Do you know what I mean? People aren't getting, you know, with these sort of people, anyways. Like, people aren't, you know, getting killed or anything like this. So, you know, it's just, I feel like strictly entertainment.
Yeah, and I think if we get good music out of it, then everyone's a winner. You know what I'm saying? If Cench drops, you know, harder tracks, Aitch drops harder tracks, you know, everyone in the scene, if everyone's inspired, everyone tends to come.
Well, Aitch was like music in the industry before Central C was, really, innit?
Well, I suppose he was.
Would you say that, like, same time?
No, I'd say Cench has been in it for, obviously Cench has been in it for time.
Of course, but I mean,
Aitch has had the more industry, for longer, definitely.
Industry,
Cench is in the recently.
Yeah, Central C used to record down here in Brighton, the same studio that I used to go to, innit? He used to be down here a lot, to be honest. I used to see him quite often, man. But yeah, Aitch had definitely been in the industry a lot longer.
Industry, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's entertainment, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm here for it, though. I'm here for the Aitch. I think Aitch dissing him is funny, bro. Like, Aitch is a bar.
And he's a barra, man. And it was a rapid response as well. He was a rapid response. That's the one thing you can give to Aitch. I feel like he's, even if it is a clash thing, where he's on it with anyone. I think in terms of he will back himself. Obviously, that's how he came in the scene with the straight rhymes. He was just barring, innit?
100%.
Before he even made the sort of the tunes to the girls, or like the house tunes, whatever you would call it. So he's definitely
the drum and bass.
Yeah, the drum and bass.
Doing drum and bass now, innit?
I mean, that's part of being an artist, I suppose, isn't it? Sometimes you got to step out of the box.
Yeah.
Can't do the same thing all the time.
No, of course. Like,
and obviously commercial is where the money is at the end of the day. So it's all a balance.
It's true.
What do you think Aitch is doing now? Do you think he's dropped off?
I don't think, you know, it's hard with, like, because you know what it is, yeah, people love to do, he's fallen off. I don't really think,
I wouldn't say that
per se. I think it's more so, bro, like, it's peaks and troughs. Like, you can't be at the top level forever or for every single moment, you know. That's why an artist like Kendrick, he disappears, then pulls back up, looks off the scene, then disappears. You have an artist like Drake, who's more constant, more in your face, but, you know, maybe you could then say the quality drops, you know,
which is what some people have said recently.
Say, yeah.
Drake's
so I think it's, but obviously UK is a smaller place, isn't it? Like, it's not like America. Everyone knows everyone at the end of the day, and everyone who is popping is sort of in the same sort of circles anyway. So
the UK is tiny, man. Like, everyone's, you know, it's just like bubble,
especially London. Like, everyone's like literally. You go Mayfair or something, you'll see, who won't you see? You know,
who won't you see,
if you're going Central.
I
So
feel like Cench has a better global footprint.
Yeah.
Than Aitch does.
Most definitely.
No.
But I think Aitch had a little run where he was sort of, you know, like with Europe and everything. But yeah, the same thing, like, you have to give it to him. Like, what he's done, you know, he's conquered the UK essentially, and, you know, to get a top 10 in America that's not baby food. Like, I think only him and Tiny Temper, I think, I've done.
Yeah,
I think Temper. off the top of my head. So it's, you know, he's got that global audience.
100%.
Yeah, man. It's good though, isn't it? The better he does, the better everyone does in reality.
Yeah, 100%. And, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's more eyes on UK music. Do you know what I mean? It adds. It doesn't take away from anything.
Yeah, no, it's
it adds.
positive.
So, you know, it's.
Do you know what I find interesting is how all these artists, no matter what they're doing, the good ones are always finding a business to pull themselves into. Cench has a clothing brand.
Yeah.
World, Aitch has Sips.
Sips,
Yeah, that's big deal. You know, Sips as well. They're, you know,
big deal. Yeah, even Big Zoo with Drip.
Big Zoo.
Yeah.
I think they just
100 M's, isn't it? I think
with
I've seen. It's
UFC.
like valued at, yeah, they signed a deal with UFC, but I think it's
Yeah.
like valued at 100 M's, which is crazy.
How important do you think it is to use your creative footprint in the industry to like produce a brand, like a more long-term business idea?
It's so important, man. Look, when you remember 50 and vitamin water,
Yeah.
50 Cent with the vitamin water, even all like obviously the alcohol deals and stuff, like people with their alcohol, effing vodka, Ciroc vodka, Bel Air. How Bel Air was like back in the day when everyone
had the bottles in the videos in front of the cars and
their music videos
yeah.
and shit. Like even I was in the music video. Bel Air. Yo, when I was like 16, I was, you know.
No, it makes sense. I think it's so important. You can't just be one track minded. Like even if you love something so much, you have to be thinking at the end of the day, this is my bread and butter.
Yeah,
so you do have 100%. To be making money from it. And if you can lend your likeness or your personal brand into something and make it pop and raise its value, you should do that. Like,
no, I agree.
I think it's a very, especially nowadays, because things move so quickly.
Yeah,
your face needs to be out there. You know, you can't. A lot of artists, they pop, you know, and might have one banger and then they disappear. Like, you can't be doing that. That's why with Cench, like, it was consistency. If you're consistent and keep pushing, bro, the sky is the limit.
And he was able to put his mark in different areas. Now it's got like, you know, like you say, Cineworld and, you know, various other things. And, you know, I think as an artist, you should definitely branch out into other, you know, mediums
other
and
things.
whatnot.
Yeah,
you have to really.
Out of the two of them, who do you think you can see holding their place in the industry the longest down the line?
Well, I think obviously you would as an artist. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Because I feel like Aitch is going to come back with something.
Yeah, I do get that feeling as well. The only thing that lends in Cench's favour is obviously he's got the ball right now, and the marketing is very good, and that is kind of like the most important thing. Really, you can have a terrible product, but if your marketing's A1,
it's like it doesn't feel like he's dropped. It doesn't feel like he's dropped the ball for a good while now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think he's dropped it.
No, like, you know.
Since he's risen,
Yeah, no, for sure. Like literally from lockdown, loading, you know,
6 for 6, literally.
Yeah, like all of these things, like over the last 5 years, you know, it's just kept going up and up and up. New things are going on. So, and now it's like the biggest thing which is top 10 in the USA.
Yeah. And that's why it's so important to have a good team around you as well. Because you can see, like, even when I go on TikTok now and I see the vlogs that they're doing when they're for the tour and like everyone's doing the calisthenics together.
Well,
everyone's
bringing
got
people from his ends, bro. Like these,
through,
like, I think I was because I was with you wasn't there lot at the part that they train in. I was training with them, and I think I see him there, Josh.
Josh. Yeah.
He was there, so it's like
and now
you're being able to bring people through and help them with their career as well, help them with their brand. You know, it's good for everyone.
To see, bro. That's the ideal goal. You don't want to just get up yourself. You want to be up with your boys or with your people.
I think they had Teddy Banks there as well the other day.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one as well. Yeah, my man does the Teddy, bro.
Teddy Banks.
I go gym, but I don't. What he's not doing there is all mad. Yeah, my man does muscle ups with one arm.
One arm muscle up.
One arm like his baby.
He done muscle ups with no hands, bro. I swear my life on his wrist, bro. This guy's crazy.
Man's all doing 5-5-5 challenge. That's nothing.
But big him up though, Teddy Banks.
You doing your thing. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Speaking of gym, obviously both of you are quite locked in with the gym and stuff.
I appreciate that, gang.
How important do you think that is?
Rastafari.
Bubs was just waiting for that.
Yeah, I can't lie, bro. Like, you don't see, like, what I'm saying. Like, come on, let them know.
So how important do you think being in a routine with the gym and like day-to-day like well-being and health is in relation to your goals elsewhere, like your brands or your artistry, you know, whatever you do, how important is it to you to have that routine and have that positive mindset every day and lock in and also how do you stay in that routine?
I feel like I feel like it is the foundation to whatever you want to do.
Get this man a mic. Get this man a mic. Get this man a mic, man.
No cap. But honestly, I do feel like it's a foundation to what you do because, bro, like if you can tell yourself, cool, like you don't necessarily have to do it a morning one, but if you tell yourself, cool, I'm waking up at 5 a.m, I'm getting to that gym as quickly as possible. I'm there for an hour, you know, doing my set, whatever. Then I'm going to work or I'm going to do what I need to do. And you can like rinse and repeat that. Like people look at it, that's not easy, bro.
No,
that's
it's
not
hard.
easy to have that motivation and that discipline because I'll go gym, but I'll be real, I didn't even like being in the gym like that. I like getting in there, doing my sets and then cutting.
Yeah.
So having the mindset to even do that consistently, when in reality you don't actually like. I say you need to because I feel like as a man or as a human being, whatever, you need to be fit, you need to be healthy.
For sure,
you need to. But you know, technically, you could say you don't need to. There's so many people that don't, or are perhaps lazy and don't. But the fact that like you do that and then you still are going to pursue your goals or still going to work,
it's discipline, man.
The discipline is so important.
You know, that's what it builds. Like for me personally, just making sure, like even today, like I was so busy today that I didn't have time to go this morning. But then I met Harry and we just went earlier, innit? So I made sure that I'm getting it done, regardless. Like at least
get shit done, bro.
We have to get in there. You know what I mean?
Mindsets in people that lock into the gym. Some people go because they enjoy the process and that's their hobby. But then there's people that go not because they enjoy spending time in the gym, but as you say, because it helps you.
Necessary, yeah.
It does. It sets you up.
It's the hard. If you get the hardest thing of your day out the way, everything else is easier.
You get me? That's why to go early, or like to go early in the morning, go to the gym, go for a run, cold shower. Like I don't know. Just for me, like it's not that. I'm not saying everyone needs to do that. No one needs to do anything. But it's just for me. Like it just sets me up for a good day. I know that I'm having a positive day, or you know, or whatever's gonna happen.
You know it is.
Whatever hurdles I'm gonna come across.
Exactly, because you know you've persevered through something. Do you know what I mean? You've pushed yourself. You know, you've done that extra rep. You've done that extra set. You know, you lifted that weight. You know, you did one more pull up or something. You've pushed yourself through something. So everything else you should be able to conquer.
No, 100%.
So I think it's so vital.
But you know, you surround yourself with like-minded people in it. So you know, I know that's my thing. So people that I'm with, like they're gonna be on the same sort of wave, which is, you know, good for everyone.
But it's definitely good to see that. Like I've noticed as well, like just off like, you know, when you go on like Insta or something or TikTok, it's good to see people, because obviously we're like in the creative scene or whatnot, but it's good to see people in similar paths as us that are like hitting the gym and stuff. Because normally you would associate like creatives or musicians or whatever with like an unhealthier lifestyle, like smoking, drinking, doing drugs, you know what I'm saying? But like, sorry, bro. But like, it's good to see that, bro, because it's like, even like Cench, what he's doing on tour right now, because he doesn't smoke or drink. It's like,
no, it's needed
to be doing that.
You know, it's needed, and you know, people have their days.
Yeah, of course.
You know, you're gonna have a day where you celebrating or you had a drink or whatever. But you know,
but that one day could turn into 1 week, could turn into 1 month.
But this is what I mean. But you know, if you don't have the discipline, then you're not gonna show up. You know, the next day, or you're gonna make excuses.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, oh, I'm not even feeling it or whatever. You know, but when you build that discipline over time for so long, it's like, you know, even if you did do something the night before, you're still getting up and still getting it done, regardless, because mindset's built that way now.
And even like, because I was saying there with the gym, like even if you have, and to people out there that don't like go to the gym regularly or finding it hard to, or like want to start or whatever, the easiest person to give up on is yourself, especially in the gym. Like it's very easy to say, oh no, that's too heavy, I'm not doing that, or I've done enough, let me cut. But the rewards you get from the persistence and the discipline, it's literally life changing. Like there's so many people I could say that I know that like their life has improved. Even myself is improved massively from, you know, going to the gym or going on runs or keeping active,
100%
fit. So,
and people have said to me, like, people like, oh, like I want to get into running, or I want to, you know, and I'm just like, yo, just start, just go, put the shoes on and go. Like when I first, like, I've got videos like on my phone of when I first started running, and like I was mash up after my first one.
Of course, you're gonna be though, innit?
I was sweating, coughing, like obviously I was fucked, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, my first, and I remember watching the video, and I was like, rah, I just run my first 5K, and I was looking back at it like, rah, like how many 5Ks have I run since then? Like, run a half marathon too. I need to run the marathon next, man. Literally.
Yeah, I'm trying to do Tough Mudder still.
Is it?
Yeah.
What, 10K?
No, it's 5 or 15.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like at work, innit?
Yeah, hard.
They got some things, so I'm gonna do the 15, I reckon.
Yeah, hard. Yeah, that's
I'm gonna be going through it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, but why not, innit?
Yeah,
test myself, innit? Push myself.
No, that's good though, man. That's good. Like, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. You know, building yourself, and you know, working on yourself. I think, especially as black men as well, we need to be, you know,
pushing these positive.
Yeah, 100%. I think so. I you know, it's like, because we could live like we could live a completely different life. Do you know? What I mean? You know, some you know, are trying to leave certain things, and you know, it's difficult. Do you know what I mean? But I think just for me personally in my journey, like gym and like exercising, getting outside definitely helps with like the way that I view myself.
Self-worth, yeah,
exactly.
definitely, yeah.
And like
self-love, self-respect.
The way that I look at myself, and how I value myself.
Yeah, I think your self-value goes up tremendously.
100%.
You can sort of look in the mirror and like be like, hey, you know what, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And even just like knowing that I can do it. Do you know what I mean? I
yeah,
can do it. That's why with the
things.
running, because like I started with I think 3.5K. I ran that, and then I was doing that for a couple of weeks, and I was like, let me do 5. I was like, let me do 7. Let me do 10. And when I ran 10K first time, I felt like
a man, yeah.
Yo, I was like,
bro, that 10.
Let's go.
When you hit that 10K, that's a different type of feeling.
I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
And then obviously, you know, things went on from there, and then I did a half marathon. But yeah, it's mad, bro. Running for me, yeah, it was good. It's good, you know.
What's next? Like, you know, you want to run marathon. You want to do the London marathon.
Triathlon.
No, I want to
Olympics and that. 2020, what is it? 2028. I don't even know.
I want to run from Scotland to fucking, I want to do one of them.
He lives in Brighton, doesn't he? The ginger guy, the one that ran through Africa or whatever.
No way he lives in Brighton.
Yeah, I swear down. Ross or something. I'm sure I've seen him in Brighton.
Ross with a Ross, that's gay.
Rastafari.
Back to Mobs, mate.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
No, well, he's going back to Mark.
No, just I don't know why he's done that. I'll be honest, ref send him off.
Have a word, ref.
Have a word, ref. No, Mobs is lit though. Shout out to all the man them that, you know, we step Mobs and that. Let me get.
Just staring at me, bro.
Let me get one.
I just keep reaching down for a
I know we've been talking about gym and that, but you know,
listen, cheat day. No, I'm joking. I think even like, I don't know what you like with your diet, innit? But me, like, I don't want to be too like.
life is short, bro. Enjoy yourself.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I eat clean. Do you know what I mean? I feel like 80-20, like, or 90-10. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I love a snack, man.
Bro, as long as the majority of the time
good,
you're eating clean, a little, you know.
And we're not bodybuilders, bro. Like,
No,
we don't have to,
bro.
like, do you know what I mean? Be eating,
Man.
cream and rice and turkey breast every day. It's alright, bro. Speaking of bodybuilders or those of similar physique, I can't lie, Dred. Did you? Because I did you watch WrestleMania 41? My boy John Cena, yeah.
Gee,
You can't see me. Finally, number 17. He's got the highest amount of world championships ever in professional wrestling. He just taken over Ric Flair's record. He beat Cody Rhodes in the middle of that ring. Travis Scott pulled up even.
I saw a clip of that.
Doing up Fiend.
I didn't watch it, bro. I didn't watch it.
I watched it live.
I didn't watch it
live on Netflix. Mm-hmm.
What, it's still on there though, isn't it?
Of course.
Do you know what?
Rewatch it, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and watch it because
It's about.
I've been seeing the hype.
And it's 2 nights as well. So it's about 10 hours of your life you'll never get back. But, you know. 10 hours I will never get back. But hey, it was lit.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna get on and say, babes, we're watching this tonight.
But no, wrestling, bro. I can't lie. As a kid, Jeff Hardy, John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, all of that.
Rey Mysterio,
even Rey Mysterio,
Triple H,
Big Show, Umaga, rest in peace.
That's when I used to like wrestling back then when I was a kid, but I've seen it's like
an Attitude Era is crazy as well. I wasn't born then. Attitude Era. That was like in the 90s when it was going crazy. That Stone Cold and that.
Oh yeah.
Against Vince McMahon.
But before he
a bit
there was a few. Chris Benoit.
He also did a koalas, did a madness. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have brought up wrestling. No, but yeah, you know it is. Yeah, I mean,
It's mad.
Everyone's well, if we have to get into it, he sadly murdered his wife and his son. Yeah, true. I mean, Harry's laughing, which is crazy. That's why he's not on camera, people. If you wanted to know why,
nervous laughing.
Nervous laughing, David.
I mean, like,
and like, bro, you know when them politicians out there, they get them hard questions. I feel like right now, lads. I don't know, lad. I don't know.
if I had a potty, it would be different. It would be a mess up.
Yeah, you stay there. You stay there.
Oh wait.
But no, yeah, WrestleMania. The Rock is back as well, getting it cracking, cutting promos and that.
Yeah, the Rock. I see the Rock in there.
It's just
So explain to me what this turn heel thing is.
Dred, what a question. All right,
because I don't know what that is, and I'm like, I seen what's his name, man? Not Randy.
John Cena.
Huh?
John Cena turned.
Yeah, against who? What was his name?
Against Cody Rhodes.
That's it. Yeah,
the son of Dusty Rhodes. Cool. Let me explain this to you.
Explain, please, because
in
I have
terms you
no
understand.
idea. I have no idea.
So, put it like this. Imagine you're a musician. Cool. Let's say, who do we have? Let's go back in time.
All right.
Yeah. Let's say, so we have. Oh, perfect. This is how some people perceived it. We had B.I.G.
Yeah.
Okay. Now him and Tupac, they were rocking together at one period. They were brethren. They used to live together for a period as well. Mm-hmm. Now Tupac got shot. He got done up. You know what I'm saying? Bap, bap. Like Chy Cartier. Bap, 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 bap. Yo. yo. Shout out Chy Cartier. She's cold. But yeah. So yeah. Tupac, he got shot up. Cool. He thought it was Biggie. Now Biggie and his camp are claiming it wasn't them, innit?
Yeah.
But he thinks it's Biggie. So now, cool. Tupac's like, no, it's you, red-tete, rah. So now he said, bun you, I'm gonna go link up with Suge Knight and them, man, innit?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, Suge Knight and them, man, Death Row, they're on some different type of timing. I mean, it's literally in the name. So cool. So yeah, you see what I'm saying? So now it's like, Tupac's gone to the dark side. You get it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like...
so what, he's just gone to the other side, pretty much?
Yeah, literally. So John Cena has now... Him and The Rock had a feud.
Right.
Because John Cena is saying, you don't love the WWE, you cut out to do Hollywood, do movies. Now, 10 years later, that's what John Cena's on. You feel me? Yeah. He's on Hollywood and movies and that. So now he
and what he used to rock with Cody.
Yeah, he used to rock. They used to when Cody was younger and starting in the business, he used to drive John Cena around, learn the ropes from him. You get it. So now The Rock has tried to turn Cody. Cody's not on it. He's a man of the people. You get it. He's not trying to do none of that. He's trying to lift up the kids and be a good inspiration.
Right.
John Cena used to be that guy.
Obviously
Cody's kind of taking his spot when he cut out. So now The Rock has said, John, and he does this. Like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
You seen that one?
Yeah,
there we go.
I saw that.
And then cool. So now, John drops Cody, kicks him in the nuts, low blow, all of that, smacks him up. Travis Scott, bow to Cody as well.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, WrestleMania.
I saw what the talk was. It's like he turned heel.
He turned heel. Yeah, so that's it. You got in wrestling, you have baby faces and heels. Baby faces are the good guys. Heels are the bad guys. And then you can have like people that are like tweeners. They do bad stuff, but they're good, like Stone Cold. You know, he was smacking up his boss, but his boss deserved it. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
Yeah. So that's that. That was that.
Down now.
Yeah, that's what you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. WrestleMania was sick. Obviously, you got people like, and you see the thing about wrestling, yeah.
But there's all these new fighters
That's what I was gonna get onto. Now, yeah, one thing you got to understand about wrestling, yeah, and WWE specifically, it's a multi-billion-dollar business. Like, it just got bought with the UFC, merged into TKO for like 13 billion, bro. When you're seeing guys like Speed live stream be in the Royal Rumble, get thrown over the top, and guys like Cenat there and Logan Paul, Bad Bunny is wrestling, bro. I don't care if somebody doesn't rate the thing, bro. You have to rate that, bro. Do you know what I mean? The most popular entertainers in the whole of planet Earth are there, bro. You know what I mean? And we know it's not real, but it's just live.
SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah, bro. Them games there, live, bro, OG. Like, if you give me the opportunity in a video game to throw somebody off of the top of a building into like a trash can, that's live. Oh, what are you talking about? GTA let you do that, which I'm pretty sure they slyly do.
SmackDown versus Raw.
You know
that game was crazy, bro.
All them games was crazy, bro.
Real shit.
I'm a wrestling fan, man. I can't lie. I'm a wrestling fan. Big wrestling fan, bro.
Yes, bro. I need to watch WrestleMania, bro, so I can
catch up on next time we do this, I want to hear who you see, who you like. Obviously, there's female wrestlers as well. Yeah. And some of them are bad. I'm not going to lie. Some of them are bad. I don't care. There's some of them are wow.
I'm going to watch it. Some
of them are wow.
That's my homework.
Literally. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair.
10 hours.
Liv Morgan. I don't play. I don't play, bro. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm like, mate. I'm involvement gang. Involve me. You don't have to involve me. I'm involved already.
He's gang.
I'm the one that's letting people be involved. I'm involved you. That's what I'm on.
He's gangway still.
Literally. Speaking of involvement, bro, I'm a Man United fan to the core. Okay?
Come on.
For the last 10 years since Sir Alex Ferguson has left, we have been trash. We have been terrible. We have been getting smacked up all the time. I think right now we're like 16th in the table. It's just luckily all the other teams below us, they've already gone down, innit? So we can't go down. But it's going to be our worst ever league position finish. But the other night, bro...
Speak for Man United.
Yeah, bro, trust me. The other night, 2-0 up.
Against who?
Leon. Let me set the stage. 2-0 up. Then they bring it back to 2-2. Then they bring it to 4-2. We're 4-2 down now. I think we got barely any time left. Then we get one back. Yeah. Then Manu scores a goal. And then Harry Jebediah Maguire. Back post, heads it in, 5-4. We go through.
Man gave him the middle,
Come on,
middle
Jebediah Maguire.
That is not his name.
Nah, well, I've done it now. So, Harry, sorry, but his ways.
That is not his name.
But yeah, we went crazy, bro. And I've been Old Trafford, bro. I know that stadium was going off.
I can imagine
going off. Like,
no, that's a crazy comeback. Literally, that is.
And as bad as we are, we are still the biggest club in the world, bro. I don't care what anyone says. We're still the biggest club in the world, G. Still, like, how many teams are 16th in the Europa League losing to Lyon and it's front page news like that? Not many, bro. Arsenal cannot do it. Man City cannot do it. Liverpool cannot do it. Who do you support?
I support Arsenal, but I just don't. We know what's up. Yeah. Champions League semi-final. Yeah. Dominated Real Madrid.
You did still. I have to give you your props. Declan
Rice,
Brazy,
Saka, Martinelli.
It's all that jollof that's been eaten.
Yo, let me just big up the whole club, bro. Because what's going on with Arsenal now? Yeah. Like I'm enjoying the process. Do you know what I'm saying? I trust the process.
It's been 5 years.
It's been 5 years. It's been longer than that. Well,
yeah, if you're going back to Wenger and that,
bro, that's what Arsenal fans have had to deal with, bro. It's been pain, heartache. You know that heartache,
pain, and now it's glory. Yeah. Hopefully. Hustling, pain,
But bro, it's been pain, bro. Like, for time, and look, like. People gonna say, "What have you won? What have you won?" You know,
not a lot. But yeah.
I hear it, bro. But listen, we've made a lot of progress, bro. A lot of progress as a club.
Yeah,
you get me. I'm not happy that we've come second for 3 years in a row. I'm not happy about it.
I feel like this was your year as well because City are needy, man.
Yeah, City, they flopped.
Just let Liverpool have it.
I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know what happened. I'm not happy about it, to be honest. But as a club, like on the whole, when I think back when we had Wenger and the mess that we was in, like, and now we're competing for the Champions League. You get me? Semi-finals, PSG.
Do you think you're gonna win it?
We're gonna smoke.
Do you think
what the Champions League?
Yeah. Do you think you'll win the Champions League?
If we beat PSG, we've got the Champions League.
PSG are on smoke though. Like, they're better than they've ever been.
I think if we beat PSG, which I think we've got a good chance of beating PSG, we will win the Champions
Yeah,
League.
but see, Barcelona, they're not back to they'll never be back to how they used to be because they had the best players of all time.
They played yet?
No, they haven't. Neither team have. But
it's next week.
Yeah, beating Barcelona. Even if you do beat PSG, beating Barcelona,
bro, we can beat Barcelona. If you Barcelona ain't on that smoke, bro.
Oh, did you not see what they just did to Real Madrid?
Did you not just see what we just did to Real Madrid?
Okay, I hear it. But still,
come on, man.
Nah.
At the Bernabeu as well. What did they say? Oh, you're gonna get smoked there. You're gonna get smoked.
Yeah, but shall I tell you why that happened? Because Real Madrid were gassing it up. They never normally do that. As soon as I seen them all posting and all talking about, I knew they've lost because they never gas it up. They normally just take it on the chin.
Bro, none of their players were making any noise, bro.
Yeah,
Jude Bellingham. Attitude stinks. Fucking Mbappe.
Oh, his PR team are gonna get. Jude, don't include me.
Listen,
it's just him.
Mbappe. He's just doing this. He's just doing this up the field. Who else? Vinicius. He didn't really make much noise, bro. Where was he?
Shout out Vinny though, man.
Yeah, big him up. But where were you? Where were you, my guy? Karmavinga.
Karmavinga. Karmavinga.
We need to get some yellow and red cards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Karmavinga. Oi, that is class. I'm taking that now. Karmavinga. I'm not saying karma anymore. I'm not saying you're gonna get karma. You're gonna get Karmavinga. Karmavinga. That's cold, bro. This is why you're an artist, bro. Away with words.
Do you know about?
You need to put that as a bar.
Do you know about?
No, of course I know him. I know Karmavinga. I don't know Karmavinga.
Is that not his name?
Nah.
What's Karmavinga?
Karmavinga.
I've always said Karmavinga.
That's the far right.
You're not gonna get karma. It's Karmavinga.
Karmavinga. Hey, that's cold. That needs to be a bar.
Karmavinga. I didn't even know
Karmavinga.
that. I've been calling him Karmavinga this whole time.
No, if you try search that up, when Google's like no search results.
I've been calling him Karmavinga this whole time, bro.
We probably could slightly say that, innit? But yeah.
But what is it? Kam?
No, CAM. CAMA. Vinga. Karmavinga.
Nah, it's Karmavinga.
Yeah, I'll let you have it, bro. I'll let you have it. Innit? The comments will correct you, not me. You're not gonna see sense.
Hey, listen, it's Karmavinga, innit?
Oh, you used to be a baller, innit?
The word used to has been used, but I don't understand why. What kind of
knee injury, mate?
What's happened there?
Yeah, what was it?
Well, obviously, I have had a knee injury or two. The other day, Saturday, I got an assist, goal line clearance as well. Yeah, look, baller is a term that gets used a lot. I just think I do my job. I think I'm quite class.
What
if
is
I'm
your
honest,
job on the field?
it depends where you want me, Gaffer. It depends what you want me to do. If you want me at the back, leading the line, I'll do that. If you want me up front, I'll get a goal or two on the wings. I'll cause havoc in the midfield. I control it. Get on a half turn, spin a player. I don't have to gas myself up too much, but
Knee injury.
knee injury. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Where was it? Surgery?
Bruised toe.
No, not quite surgery, lad. The doctors, they did say they'd never seen nothing like it, though. So, what can I do with that one there?
They couldn't operate.
There we go. Therefore, this is too astounding. Let's just leave it.
inoperable.
Yeah, inoperable. Inoperable.
Not applicable. You're
Yeah,
out,
not applicable.
Out of the game. You are out.
No, man, I love football. Obviously, I got me and my close friend, and his brother. Well, them specifically, but obviously I help coach and that as well. Gatwick Warriors. We just won the Parsons Cup, League and Cup double. Can I get some? Thank you. Shout out Gatwick Warriors. We just won. So yeah, man, we're looking for ballers. So if you're there, what does that mean? If you're about, you want to kick ball, and you're ready and willing to come and play for us,
if you're free
in the West Sussex area, send the tape in. I will review it. You know what I mean? I'll let you know in 3 to 5 business working days.
It's people doing keep ups in the living room.
That, bro. Jesus Christ, bro.
Yo, crazy work, man.
No, yeah, Man United. I think.
So who's that? You call it Gatwick Warriors?
Gatwick Warriors, yeah, man. So Gatwick Warriors, man. Not just the airport that's in Gatwick now. We're there as well, causing havoc.
Flyboys, yeah.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying, me and all the man them. But yeah, big us up. Man United.
Because I mentioned TikTok.
Yeah.
How important? What do you think the journey of TikTok has been as well? How much has changed,
bro?
When it first started. Because in 2019 you were seeing people doing kick up using
yeah.
on TikTok.
Bro, you seen anyone do anything and blowing up?
Movies.
Yeah,
It's literally like
skits and
some of the skits on there. Like I'm like, how the hell
how they
did
done
you?
that. Yeah,
You know, it's mad. But
talented people out there.
yeah, people are so creative. Do you know what I mean? And TikTok has just given people that platform to just show that on the tiny on a tiny screen.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
it is
I've seen some crazy skits, bro, on fucking TikTok. Bro.
Yeah,
Literally mad skits.
it's
like,
crazy.
you know, to set that all up. And have you seen them guys who were like sprinting all the time around there? They're doing everything. They're like running around the yard, mad fast, doing everything.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Have you seen that?
I'm sure if I have, you know.
Like the joke about it is like if you were doing this,
Yeah,
you were doing it,
at
like,
this, yeah. They're mad. Like I'm just like, what the fuck, like,
so when people find the ideas,
yeah.
like creatively just constantly fueling new ideas behind the brand.
And the cameraman.
Yeah, like,
It is that point there is so true. That creativity, because a lot of them, a lot of people, are just normal everyday people. They might not even necessarily be artists or musicians or into fashion, whatever. But their creativity to just like make stuff up and put it out, like that in itself is actually crazy, and it's mad inspiring. I can't lie.
Trust.
It just shows you what you can do if you just say, you know what, let me just do it.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's all sick.
It's given people the opportunity to, you know, showcase their talent, literally, in many different ways.
And it's the new way now, isn't it? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Even like Instagram's not necessarily what it used to be, so TikTok's like the main sort of thing, and you can see everything. And you can get your news on there. You can get, you know, how to do certain techniques in the gym, what to eat, where to go. Like literally everything is all on there, and it's just you keep doing that.
it's the new Google.
Literally, it's the new Google, bro.
Legit.
I think Wikipedia even comes up on TikTok.
Really?
You search someone's name, it comes up with like the start of their Wikipedia. Like it's in everything, bro.
Yeah, TikTok's it's, you know, it's the future, innit?
It can be used for everything, innit?
Is it unbanned now in America?
Yeah,
They got it unbanned, didn't
I think they
they?
had to. Trump unbanned it, but I think it was like they had to sell it. They had to find a buyer, and then they would unban it, something like that. Which I think they must have by now.
You got to produce content on TikTok, don't you, quite frequently?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you do?
I mean, I just try and show the other parts of what I do. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, people see like the video and the finished product, but day-to-day stuff.
Is it like music videos?
Yeah, like, you know, any sort of behind the scenes stuff,
that.
you know, day-to-day things. Like, I try and post with like my exercising and, you know, what I get up to in the gym and shit, you know. But I just try and, I think I need to show more, like, using TikTok, but yeah.
It's like showing personality, innit?
Yeah, that's what it's about, because
Polished product, there's always a heart, you know what I mean?
at the end of the day, like, when people are watching TikToks and stuff, they're like invested in that person. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and TikTok is, you know, the perfect place.
You get there
show
for
their
however long your attention span is. You've got them for that long. You need to try and make sure they watch the whole video or the majority of the video. 'Cause obviously,
Do you think the short-term video thing is like important? Because obviously the short-term videos is apparently what is like the way forward.
well, yeah, because obviously, like, because of TikTok and similar apps, our attention span, brain rot, they call it, is kind of washed in it. Like, it just is what it is. So, right now, you do have to do that. Like you're saying, you have to try and catch people to watch that, however long it is, 10 seconds is, even sometimes it's less. Watch that, then maybe watch it again, then share it or like it, So, I think it's so important to try and catch people like that. But that's why you have to be creative with it. Like, obviously, music is a bit different. You have to sort of structure it with the song, like a bit of the song, like a snippet of it, or what particular lines you want to be the viral part of it. But yeah, you have to get people very quickly, bro. Because
Definitely.
you just got like that and you're on something else.
Yeah,
like,
first few seconds. actually. First few seconds is
engagement, innit?
that's it. That's
Do you
all.
think the way forward is, well, not the way forward, but do you think it's important, for example, Bugs, with your brand, Concrete Jungle, do you find trends and then try and capitalize on them, or are you trying to actively find your own new ideas to be the
Yeah, that's the thing. That's a good point. I think you have to be adaptable, of course, because obviously, what's popping is gonna be a shelf life on what's popping, and if you're running ads, for instance, or similar things, you need to sort of do something similar. However, I think, especially as a brand owner or something, or creative, you have to have your own little spin on it. You can't just copy things.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you might do something very similar or quite similar. Other times, though, it's like what you want to put out, you know, because especially if you've got a brand. I mean, and this is a personal perspective. There are some brands that are essentially copycat brands, whatever. But personal perspective, it needs to come from me, you know, come from the heart a bit. Obviously, yeah, it needs to be authentic. Obviously, some things you just it's status quo, but yeah, a lot of the time, it it can be, what's in this mind of mine, and other brand owners' minds.
Of course.
But yeah, I think that's it's very important to be on trend and yeah, to be on trend is important. I think a lot of the time people love to do the whole "no, man's different," and that's all cool and that, but at the same time, there's things are the way they are for a reason. You know,
I don't know. I agree. I agree to some
to an extent. I think
to some extent.
Can't always
because I don't know with what I do. Like, I'm just like completely far away from what's trending. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm literally just doing what's natural to me, to be honest. Like, but I don't think I'd like thought of kind of just, you have to play it. You have to play it a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to use, like, obviously, because you can't be too far away. So you have to use it to an extent, but to just be like strictly only following trends.
Yeah, no, don't follow them all the way, but then you can't as well. One thing I've learned,
you have to play it a little
exactly, because you can't be too precious, bro. Like, imagine 100%. You spend like 6 months thinking of an idea, and then you know what I mean. Then you put it out, and then it does nothing, and then you're like, that's going to demoralize you, isn't it? So you have to sort of look what's going on.
A bit of balance, and there's a lot of luck as well.
A lot of luck, yeah, of course. A lot of luck, and see what sticks.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every day throw something up. As soon as it's up, forget about it. If it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's about building something.
Yeah.
It is about building.
Just get stuff out there, innit? Just get stuff out there, innit? Don't be too concerned about it, because you don't control the algorithm. As much as you might want to do something that hits on the algorithm, you don't control it. So
how important do you think like TikTok is in campaigning, like social media generally, is in comparison to the actual product you're producing, whether it be music?
Well, like I was saying earlier about this Cench and that, like, marketing is so important. Like, you can have a terrible product, but if your marketing and branding is A1, like, it will sell. There's like how many times have you maybe seen something and there's always like adverts about it, and then you go and try it, oh, this is media, or this is dead, or this don't work. But you've bought into the hype because of the hype. Do you know what I'm saying? So hype around something is so important, because you can always be critical of a product or a service once you experience it, but you're gonna want to experience it, or you're gonna want to buy it because it's been gassed up, or it's been it's a sick advert because it looks good. So I think marketing is so important. So important.
He's known for so much. Like, he's, in my opinion, biased my perspective, being into fashion, but like he's a staple in the like
fashion scene. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, again, coming back to the Aitch and Cench thing, Aitch
isn't. Yeah.
It's the look as well. Do you know what I mean? It's
aesthetic.
It plays a big part. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like a tracksuit,
in a tech fleece, or a skull cap.
Anything. It's just like he's got his influence in multiple.
And that's the thing. We were talking about earlier about as an artist, like, being in different things, like different products or stuff like that, bro. What you said there, influence is so important. That's probably up there with the main things, even more so, I'd say, than the music. Because if you look at artists like Taylor Swift, even if you personally don't like her music, her influence over her fans and stuff, same with someone like Beyonce, do you know what I mean? Like, their influence over their fans is crazy, where even if their song isn't the best, they might even still go and win a Grammy just off the support they have, because they're so influential. Do you know what I mean? They're so, like, in your face, and they got that support. So like anything, how they say, money, power, respect, bro. If you can have the influence over people, you can do a lot. So, bro, I can't lie. Personally, I'm super excited for Jim Legxcy's project. Black British music. BBM. Did you have a BBM before? Did you have a BlackBerry when you were younger?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
BlackBerry Curve.
Yeah, I'm saying, of course, I didn't have a BlackBerry, bro. I had a brick phone until like year 10.
I had a BlackBerry. Yeah, I had a BlackBerry Curve.
I wasn't getting no things. I was all
Yeah, BBM.
I was all XD and that. Put a little X and a D for the
I was
smiley
involved. I was involved,
face.
bro. I had the BlackBerry still. I had a BlackBerry Curve. I had a Bold, and switched up a couple times.
The BBM pin and that.
Yeah, man. Broadcast. You get me? Yeah, I was there. I was there.
Let them know.
I was there, bro. I was there.
But no, I think that tape's gonna be sick. I mean, I'm like, for me personally, Jim's one of my favorite artists in the UK. Probably like in the world really right now. Just
Jim
like,
Legxcy.
yeah,
Crazy.
I can't lie. I've been listening to his music from when he dropped what was it? Homeless
Homeless.
homeless nigga ass pop music. Something like that. We'll figure it out. I can't remember.
I can't remember the
It's
name
late.
of it.
But yeah, from that and
What tunes on there? Like Itel and that.
Itel, yeah.
That tune's hard. That's my first heard about.
Itel's a banger. He's got some Nothing's Changed. That's a banger as well. Citadel. That's a banger.
Yeah.
Jim's just cold, and obviously like
that DJ tune as well.
DJ Aggressive. Block Hug, bro. Anyway, you could tell man listens to Jim, but yeah, like he's super talented, bro. Like even like producing wise, obviously he's got producer credits on Sprinter. He even has some backing vocals on that. Like
I remember listening to Sprinter and I heard his little voice. Like I was like, yeah, that's Jim Legxcy.
Yeah, like he's crazy and talented. So I'm hoping that project goes down well. Because I think even the bro, you know what it is with the underground. I don't even like calling it underground. For me, it's just like what's cool. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just what's cool, innit? Like it's not really, obviously maybe with the aesthetic and the fashion you could say, but I just think it's what's cool right now. Like guys like YT, obviously with Oi when he recently dropped that, Len, Fimi Guerrero, not so much Cenat. But like the underground scene, whatever you want to call it, is popping right now, and it's good. It's good to always, because I think with the UK, we have more ruggedness to our music, in the sense that it's not all flash. You know what I'm saying? Like all that flash stuff is influenced from like America.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Hollywood and LA and stuff like that. Like, but really and truly,
the UK's got its own.
I look at grime for instance. Yeah, I mean, like it's grimy, innit? Gritty, raw, like everything. So
it's cold, man. I like the way that I was thinking about this the other day actually. Like these producers now are spinning these tracks and making like remixes of old grime tracks and grime sets, and it's got like this kind of jazz soul,
new jazz as well.
Yeah. It's cold, bro. It's cold. I'm here for it still. I'm here for it. I fuck with it.
It's good to see the scenes popping, man. It's good to see, and even with the whole Platboy Max stream thing,
to
see all them man on there, that was sick. So yeah, man, props to them. I mean, like we said earlier, if everyone can, whatever situations are going and happen or whatever, if everyone can make better, greater music out of it, I think it's a positive thing. Like, Black British music, as the title is, man. I'm heavily a supporter of that. So
yeah, definitely.
Obviously, you yourself, you're an artist. Like seeing other people sort of let's say pop right now, and how much like does it? How do you sort of look at it? Do you think like, cool, I'm gonna have a man's gonna have my time, or do you like, how do you look at it? Do you get inspired? Do you think I could make a song with him or her? Like,
yeah, I think it's a mixture. I think because as an artist, you're just like, you're building your own. Especially if you're building something that's like true to you, it's your sound. You gotta find your sound as well. Yeah. So, people are gonna find their sound quicker or find their groove and get to places quicker than other artists may. You know what I mean? But you just don't really. I don't know. I try not to pay attention to it too much. Do you know what I mean? Because I know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to compromise that. By watching what's going on outside of what I'm doing, it's like puts my shit at risk of compromising the work, the art. Yeah. I know what I'm doing and I know where I'm going, so I don't really watch too much, But there's artists like that I fuck with, innit? Like Slew, for example. You know what I'm saying? Slew is cold, man. Yeah. And he's getting like good recognition.
We've seen him out in Paris.
Yeah. He was there, and he's friends of friends and whatnot as well. So, and yeah, man, big him up, man. Like, and there's a few other artists that are, they're getting their recognition in. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. You know what I mean? There's no like jealousy. You know what I mean? But it's good to see other artists like getting their flowers. You know what I'm saying? But if you're confident in your shit, you'll know it's gonna happen for you as well.
100%, 100%. And obviously you've got.
And I just think like it's like I think as well on my journey as well, I've kind of discovered that there's other bits of art that I'm interested in too. Like interested in like the film aspect, for example. You know,
Yeah.
it's not just about the music. It's
The
way
visuals,
bigger
the
than the music.
storytelling, yeah.
It's way bigger than the music. It's the storytelling. It's the, you know, especially the journey I've kind of been on. It's like it's all of it together, and I don't think music is the only medium that I should be involved in. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, and it's not the only medium that I want to be involved in.
Yeah, you don't want to pigeonhole yourself, especially as an
No,
artist.
definitely
Like, look
not.
at Skepta, for instance. I know we don't want to compare it too much, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
with the clothes, even like I think like painting and stuff he's
yeah,
into
yeah.
as well. Like now,
He's in
it's just
different bags,
so
bro.
different bags, bro.
Like you
So
got these,
important. Yeah.
but these people obviously, you know, we don't compare, but it's like I look at their work and I look at the mediums they've been in, like Kano, for example.
Yeah, with the acting and
Yeah,
everything.
Ashley
Yeah.
Thomas, like Bashi, innit? Like um who got like obviously Ashley
Ashley
Waters,
Walls, yeah.
same way. Um these people here, you know, even like Daniel Kaluuya, for example,
Yeah.
you know, have you watched Judas and the Black Messiah?
No, I haven't. You know, I
Bro, watch that.
haven't.
Watch
Yeah,
that.
that's on
Watch
my
that.
list though.
I
That's on
think he
my
won an
list.
Oscar for it.
Did he?
I think.
Damn, I didn't even know that. I know that film got
That
good
might not be true
ratings.
though.
Yeah, that might not be
I might
true.
have just seen that, and I
Yeah,
might have just seen a
maybe he
clip.
deserved to win the Oscar.
I think it was I think it was.
Probably was nominated though.
I feel like it's flipping.
But I think, yeah, like you said there, and you know what's good about it as well, yeah? These people are like the first people. Like I think sometimes people forget that, especially with the UK scene. Maybe we want it to be like a million miles in the future, or like comparative to the American level, which I think it is anyway in terms of the quality of the music. But like, bro, and like film and stuff, we slightly have just started. Like
Yeah.
Skepta, Kano, them man, like they're legends. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But they're living legends. They're
Yeah,
our
for
first
sure.
people.
But they've opened
Do you know
doors.
what I mean?
Like the thing is for me that inspires me and gets me like it makes me excited for the work that I'm doing. Is like seeing like Bashi, for example. He hadn't dropped music for 10 years, bro.
And
You
then
know what I'm
came
saying,
back and dropped a mad
bro?
album.
Have you listened to that album?
Yeah, I've listened to a few tunes on there,
bro. Listen,
Different
like
levels,
listen,
G.
the whole way through. It's just for me personally, solid body of work, and like
I
it's
think you won a mobile for it, bro.
there was so much. I think he's been nominated for Ivers.
Album Novella Award, yeah.
Yeah, he's been nominated for that for one of the songs. I think it was why Black Men Lose Their Smile.
Yes, that's the one he performed at the mobiles. Yeah, that one is. And songs like that with meaning, man, with like timeless, bro. Like
that's it. That's really like that's what I gravitate towards because that's what I'm doing.
That's what you do.
You know what I mean? And the thing is about it, it's like it's individuality. So it's like, you know, I can gravitate towards it and be like, I'm inspired. I am inspired by these people, but I'm telling my own story. So it's completely, you know, it doesn't. No one else can tell my story.
It's but just, you, yeah.
It's just me. So you know, there's no other way to put it. So it's like I'm just excited in that way. Like if it's obviously Pain and Glory is just dropped now. Yeah. The project's dropping.
Hey, make sure people go stream that, yeah. And go watch the video as well on YouTube as well. Don't make me comfy, yeah.
The link right here, man.
Right there.
Make sure.
Let's go right there. Right there.
100%. Yeah, the project's dropping as well, May the 14th. You get me. So I'm excited for people to hear that and just hear the depth of you know the journey because it's really a story, bro. The project, you know, from track 1 to final track on there.
I like what you did there. You didn't tell them how many tracks on
there. Not too much. But you know, it's a story, bro. It's a story, and yeah, you know, and there's a lot of depth. I'm talking about some deep stuff. There's some vibes. There's some deep stuff.
I think people will appreciate that you're doing that, bro. Because it's not easy to open up, like, let alone like, you know, when people are like, oh, you can open up, you can tell me things. Like, I'm not really on that I'm saying, but like, it's hard enough trying to do that to put your pain and your trauma and whatnot on a song.
Just put it
that goes out to the worldwide. Like that takes a lot, man. So props to you for being emotionally intelligent enough to,
brother. Appreciate it, brother.
Be emotionally intelligent enough to, you know, articulate that and
well, I think
make it sound hard on a song, bro.
You know, the thing is, like, my thing is I know that there's people out there that have been through similar situations to myself. So if I'm putting the word out, like, yo, I've been through this, but I'm getting there. You know, I just want to inspire and inform, bro, literally, and just try and inspire people and show them, like, you know, if I can do it, trust me, I know, you know what I mean? I know there's so much, but like, then hopefully someone else can look at it and be inspired to go and do whatever they want to do. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever they've had a thought of doing. Because I remember one point I wanted to be a chef, bro. I swear.
I didn't know this information.
Yep. In school, I wanted to be a chef. I used to love catering.
What's your wait? Hold on. What's your go-to? What's your whippage? What are you? You know what I'm saying? What's your? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, because
are you Gordon Ramsay or?
I can cook, bro. I can cook.
You can cook?
Yeah, I can cook. Listen. Call my bluff. Call my bluff.
I never knew you could cook, bro.
I can cook. I can cook still. I can cook. You know, and I love cooking. It's just like it's therapeutic. I love cooking. I don't cook mad often though, because, like, you know, I live by myself. Life gets busy. You know, I don't cook as much as I'd like to, but eventually, you know, once we've, you know, got some plaques on the wall, got a few movies in the cinema, get me a nice house in the countryside, in the middle of nowhere.
Then we can start the
big
cooking.
Kitchen. Then we're gonna have a cooking show then.
We could, yeah.
I'm gonna invite you over and say, yo, that's my guy. We got a cooking show now. Cooking.
That'd be hard.
You know, 100%. But, you know, I don't, obviously, because life is life. I don't get enough time to cook. But yeah, I wanted to be a chef, bro, at one point. And then somebody scared me out of the idea. Somebody killed, no.
I'm just making sure, bro. I'm just, you know.
Somebody killed my dream, bro. They said, nah, you don't want to do that. 16 hours.
Bro, you know what I hate? Yeah, I hate when people do that one. No, you don't want to do that. Or,
somebody killed the dream. And obviously I wasn't like how I am now, so I just left it. I just, like, you know what I'm saying? I just left it. I just didn't think I could.
Well, at least you're pursuing rap and that's it. And music, and, you know, that's a good thing. At least nobody's, you know, killed your dream for that.
Yeah.
Because I would have had to kill them. I've said it now. We can't cut it out. I've said it now.
Bap, bap,
bap. Yo, Chy, not Chy. China. She's gonna send the booters for me. Hey, Chy Cartier, I was joking. I rate your thing. I seen you performing at your cold.
Did you see? What did you go to the
Yeah, I went to her release.
The release party.
Release party with my boy. Yeah, she's cold, man. I've been saying she's cold, bro.
She is hard.
What my favorite, like, one thing I love about rapping, I love the rappers that just rap like they don't give a toss. You know
she's doing her own thing as well.
Yeah, 100 different lane. Just rapping on the beat, like you don't care about the beat, like tell the beat to move. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love it. Yo, her and Lowski, I'm like, again.
She comes in bap, bap, bap.
I said the bap as well. I think what does bap even mean? I'm just bapping as well.
I just, bro, I rate it still. And I think, where's she from? Sierra Leone, I think
so, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
African queen.
Yeah, man, we have to big it up, man. And yeah, like, I just rate, you know, I rate what people, but same way, she's doing her own thing, but she's merging with what's going on.
Exactly.
In the scene, industry, you know, Cortez link ups.
Yeah.
I think
even underground link ups. She got
a lot of underground link ups, and
even she got a song with Heady, the Yo remix.
That remix is cold. Heady, yeah.
I just think, I think she's cold, and I think
just here one.
You
know it's gonna be.
Heady is cold, of course, but yeah, I think Chy Cartier, man, she's gonna go far.
Is it Shy or Chai?
You've done it now. Hold on, say Chy Cartier or Chy Cartier.
Chy Cartier. It's a CHY, innit?
Yeah, like China.
Yeah. he's been listening.
Of course, bro. No bringings.
It is Chai, though, isn't it? Chy Cartier.
Like chai latte.
Like China.
China. Yeah.
You say a little laugh. But.
Yo. Hey. But, I've had fun today.
Yeah, man.
You know, I don't even know what we're going to call this episode, or if we have another new name, or we bringing something different to the scene. Maybe we don't call it episodes.
Yeah, man.
Whatever we call it. Maybe it's one.
Chopping it up.
Just one.
Just one.
One.
We'll just call it China.
China. Bap, bap, bap. Aye, you are the coldest. Aye.
Yo,
Anyway,
big up.
I've been Bubs.
And I've been Dred.
Peace out.
Love, man.